Hey, good morning. It's Lori Lindsay, and this is today's Love and Light message from Spirit. I'm in a feisty one this morning, feisty mood this morning. It's Monday, April 14th. I could be in a spicy mood because I've got doctor's appointments today, the big boob squeeze, which I'm convinced if men had to have mammograms, the test would be improved. If they had to have a test that squeezed the living shit out of their balls, the test would be improved. Just another patriarchal thing that I think about. So I have that today. And I also had some thoughts this morning that I've already posted. So I'm going to do a card from the Mother. Oh, that's interesting. The Mother Mary Oracle. I got a lot of comments over the weekend from some MAGA saying that I needed to turn to Jesus, don't you know? I do believe in Jesus. But I don't believe in what the Christian faith has led us to believe about Jesus. And I'm a big supporter of this lady right here. She's one of my spirit guides and has been with me for a long time. I've always had a special affinity for Mother Mary. So just because I practice spiritualism doesn't mean I don't, I'm against everything else. I'm just this evil. Someone called me a demon this weekend. You're a demon. I thought, oh, okay, honey, you're taking it a step too far. People just believe what they're forced fed, and I'm a good person, don't you know? I do follow. I grew up Catholic, and so I still have a lot of that in me. But I don't believe Jesus in the way that I was trained as a child. But yeah, I mean, I've done all the sacraments except I'm not ordained. And in fact, my confirmation name is Mary because I have a strong affinity to the Mother. And what we're led to believe in our society today is not who she is. So even this picture of her probably isn't accurate, but it's beautiful. It's kind of a modern day impression of her. Okay, I'm going to do this one more time, and if nothing pops out, then Spirit tells me it's on the bottom. Oh, that one wanted to pop out. Oh, see? I'm talking about her son, and guess what pops up? This one says, Our Lady of the Sacred Son. See, I do believe. Look at how she's swaddling him. Mary's one of the divine feminines, I'll have you know. At least I interpret her that way. But look at how baby Jesus is pointing to her mouth. Can you see that? To me, that says, listen to her. Listen to her. Let's see what the book has to tell us. Number 15. Oh. 18. Let's go back to 15. Our Lady of the Sacred Son. My beloved Son, my Christ, lives in your heart, for you are the sons and daughters of love. The Christ is a consciousness of love that belongs to every human soul and will awaken in those that are ready to receive it now through my grace. I ask you to release that. I ask you to realize that you carry the divine flame of love within. For you, my sons and daughters, it is time for a divine awakening of sacred masculine energy within you. Just as I birth the Christ child through love, so too will the birth enlighten divine masculine energy through the love and power of the divine feminine. This is your time for sacred birth. I think this is why Spirit said you should use this card deck today, because I was kind of hurt by some of the remarks, saying that I was a demon and all that kind of stuff. So just because my faith looks different than your faith doesn't make me a bad person, and it doesn't make you a bad person. So Our Lady of the Sacred Son. Okay, next we're going to go to the Light Seer. I haven't done this. I've done this lately for my own reading, but let's see what we have for the collective. I talked a lot this morning as I woke up from, I got a couple of cards from another deck in here. What are they? Oh, they're from my card pull the other day. Okay. I talked about what's happening down, the person that was forcibly removed from our country without due process. If you don't think that's a big deal, due process is how our system works. So if I get accused of something, there has to be due process. There has to. It's in our Constitution. It's a basic law of our country. And if they can take out just anybody and make up shit about them, what's to say they're not going to do that with me? I don't like that she makes videos. And even though she talks like a Minnesota soccer mom sometimes. Honey, it's not just the color of our skin. It also has to do with these lovelies here and what's down below. They don't like us either. They don't want us voting. They don't want us to have a mind. Why do you think they're getting rid of the Department of Education? It's not going to stop Tim Walz here in Minnesota, I'll tell you that much. You know, we're fortunate here in the great state of Minnesota. And I say great state of Minnesota, all the states are great in their own ways. But he's a former teacher. And our governor before that, teacher. Governor of Wisconsin, teacher. It's time for teachers to come out and be the leaders that we are. Okay, let's get on with it, Lori, or we're going to run out of time. So, yeah. Did you catch? Ooh, right away. The Star. Let's see what else pops out for us. Yeah. You know, dismantling the Department of Education, what it's really going to do is it's going to leave it to the states, which as a Minnesotan, that's okay because we are a high standard state. We believe in all of the things that are good for our kids. Whoa, that's too many cards. We believe in, you know, doing what's right for kids and research-based. So it's going to be okay here because we take it seriously here in Minnesota, and we pay our teachers a good salary. Now, could it be better? Heck yeah, it could be a lot better. Okay, the first one that popped out is the Star, and look at how she's holding on to the Star. She's bringing it in. It's wrapped around her hand, and the way she's sitting, kind of that W, you know, kids do that W sit. And it's purple, the color of the divine. Okay, the Star. Let's see what the book says about the Star. 17. The Star. Expectations fulfilled, wishes granted, opportunities, healing after traumatic events, knowing you're on the right path, inspiration, renewed hope. And the mantra is, I expect miracles. Anyone doing the manifestation journal that you can get here on TikTok? Yeah, I expect, or the miracle journal. Maybe it's called the miracle journal, but I expect miracles. I expect miracles. I'm expecting one soon. Then the other card was the Two of Swords. And since it came out Kitty Wampus, I'm going to ask Spirit if we should read this upright or if we should read it reversed. Good morning, Spirit Guides. This card, the Two of Swords, should we read this upright? Should we read it reversed? Thank you, Spirit Guides.